It was a chilly day in Pontefract, England, when Rex Jarvis was out for a run with his friend. If you know any dedicated joggers, then you know that when it's time to run, it's time to run. There's no such thing as it's too cold out, even if it's cold enough to freeze water. Once you get going, your body will quickly start to generate enough heat to stay warm in the cold, and you can have quite a lovely jog. Rex was no doubt planning on a nice, uneventful, and peaceful jog with his friend. Unfortunately, it turned out to be anything but. Paula Town had been passing by a frozen lake in Pontefract Park when she came across a heart-wrenching sight. Out in the frozen lake was a dog that had walked out onto the ice but had sadly broken through. The poor pup was desperately struggling to climb back out of the water and onto the ice again, but just wasn't able to. "I felt panic-stricken," Paula said. "I scoured the side of the lake for a life buoy, but couldn't find one." Paula desperately wanted to help, but with no life buoy in sight, there was nothing she could do. The ice that had broken under the weight of a dog was far too thin to support an adult. Going out on the ice would have been far too dangerous. All Paula could do was watch the struggling dog, watch and hope. Remember those cold weather joggers, Rex and his friend? Their jogging route took them past the same spot along the frozen lake in the park, where by now a small crowd has gathered to helplessly watch the dog, unable to make a rescue. It was at this time that Rex did what most people wouldn't do, and in fact, what most people shouldn't do. This is a very real case of, don't try this at home. Rex jumped into the lake, and of course he broke through the ice. With his arms, he kept on smashing through the ice, piece by piece, gradually going further and further out, until he had made his way to the very grateful and freezing dog. With the path made by the human icebreaker Rex now clear, the dog was able to start swimming through the freezing water back to shore, with Rex swimming close behind him. Applause and cheer erupted from the small crowd as the dog hopped out of the lake back onto land, and then one of the onlookers gave Rex a hand up and out of the lake. Once out of the lake, Rex's friend gave him his jacket, and then he carried on with their run. After all, when it's time to run, it's time to run. Paula, who had captured the whole event on video, remarked alongside her Facebook post, "What a hero. This complete stranger rescued this family's dog when it got into trouble in Pontefract Park." Seeing all the media attention this story was receiving, Rex, a modest man not after fame or recognition, posted a simple reply on Facebook. He said, "Not a hero, just saw a dog in need. Luckily, I swim in cold, icy water as a hobby and know the risks it can cause. Carried on my run after, so no big deal. Was given a jacket by my running buddy. Obviously wouldn't recommend people doing the same. Just glad the dog was happy to carry on its walk after." In my opinion, this brave act showcases perfectly what love and caring are all about. We all need to make sure to never stop loving, whether it's our family, friends, strangers, non-human animals, or man's best friend. Share your thoughts about this story below. What creative ways can you think of to safely rescue someone, human or animal, out on thin ice? I'd love to read all about what you might have done to make the rescue in this situation.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe to our channel if you like good stories like this one. Now on the right, you can check out other amazing stories. And that's all for today. See you soon.